Since I'm an East Coast Stranding Coordinator, I coordinate all of the responses to the dead and injured and sick sea turtles that wash up on Florida's coastline. So if a boater is out on the water and they come across an injured sea turtle, they call our law enforcement, who then in return calls us. It's my responsibility to go out there, rescue the animal, get it to a rehab facility, and then eventually release it. For the dead animals, we document them. We try to determine species, anomalies. We photograph it. We get measurements. We look for any type of tagging information on the animal. And then on our fresh dead animals, we also conduct necropsies, which is the same as an autopsy on a human, on our fresh dead animals. And we document those, and then we compile all this data into a statewide database. All sea turtles here in the state of Florida and world are either considered threatened or endangered. Majority of our species are endangered. The only one that's threatened is loggerhead. So it is illegal for people to harm, harass, or illegally take these animals. When these animals are in the water and they get hit by a boat or have some type of impact to the carapace, you could see why it would be a life-threatening injury sometimes, because you have the vertebrae going down here, your lungs lie right on top of the, right beneath the shell here, and then your kidneys are here. So you have a lot of valuable organs that can be exposed just with a prop injury, or if somebody were to do intentional harm to the animal, and that can cause the animal to die. The most common injuries that we see with sea turtle strandings are prop-related injuries from boats. So any type of boat-related injury. So you would have these nice parallel slices down the turtle or maybe to the head. We also see a lot of natural diseases that we would take up to University of Florida if it's a fresh dead animal to try to determine a cause of death. So we see a lot of emaciation, a lot of emaciated turtles that are covered in barnacles and leeches that have just been sick for a long period of time. And like I said, that could be due to a natural disease, or maybe they ingested something that they shouldn't have, whether that be a plastic bag or maybe they swallowed a hook of some type. We also see shark injuries. Shark is a natural predator of sea turtles, so sometimes we come across those, or we see entanglements such as with monofilament fishing line, hook and line, nets, etc. Florida is a hot spot for water activities, so there's a lot of people that are on their boats, especially down here in the Space Coast and down in Southeast Florida, especially during summertime. Everyone wants to be out on the water and enjoy it. So when you have the boats out there and you have turtles that are close to shore because it's nesting season, the two are going to interact at times. So that's when we have these strandings occur or have issues. But strandings occur year-round. It's just that we might see a higher percentage of certain anomalies during a different time of year. Entanglements occur in about 4% of our strandings, so significantly overall in the numbers, it's not significantly high. However, a single entanglement can cause the turtle's death. It can amputate a flipper. It can cause the animal to drown. So it's very important. And some of it is not carelessness on, say, a fisherman's part or whatever, because sometimes you're going to catch a rock and your line's going to break. However, there are beachgoers who just may not think twice about it and just throw that fishing line in the water, not realizing the harm it can do. And not only to sea turtles, but to birds and other marine mammals that swim by.